Shit. All right, y'all. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Excuse me. I I'm kind of speechless, but I gotta speak my piece on this. Um, I've been banned off Facebook, so that's why you guys haven't heard from me or haven't seen any activity from me in the Shopkulture live group. So, but over the past couple of days, like many of you, I have learned of the unfortunate events surrounding Doc. I'm gonna try not to go into the whole situation because I was actually informed to not speak on it. Attorneys and whatnot are involved, so I want to grant all parties, Doc, his wife, and everybody within their personal circle who's been inflicted with this. I want to grant them grace and respect and hold true to that. So, as you guys know, I'm the producer. I'm the voice behind the scenes. I read off all y'all's comments. I go back and forth with the guys and whatnot. And I'm the young buck of the crew. So I wrote down my response and I'm going to read it to you guys. But before I do that, I want to make it clear that the action of one does not, what's the word I'm looking for? It has no bearing on me or Barry, anyone else. I don't condone cheating. I don't understand the whole logic behind it, if I'm to even call it that. But I've been watching the activity in the group, and rightfully so. Everyone's pissed off. Everybody, especially our ladies, our the demographic who I feel carries this platform. The ladies, the backlash has been crazy, to say the least. But I've been noticing them wanting the platform to kind of just like die off, getting Doc ripped up out of the whole situation and whatnot. Barry's kind of in a bind as to what he wants to do with the platform going forward. It's actually, to my understanding, that the day party has been canceled because right now shit is just too hot. It's disappointing, but all things considered, I do understand. So, once again, if you haven't heard it from Barry, you're hearing it from me. The day party is no longer in play. So, but let me not keep you guys, because we do have a show coming up here within less than 30 minutes. But I kind of wanted to give my take on this. So in regards to in regards to the recent unfortunate events that Doc dropped on us. I think it's important for me as a member of the platform to give my input on the matter. Back on episode 112, one of the topics that we discussed was, have you ever dealt with infidelity in a relationship? And a lot of jewels were dropped on that show, per Doc himself. I provided a lot of pushback, if you guys remember, with my rebuttals, and for good reason. One of the things I made clear is that such an act, for me personally, is just off limits. It's a no-go, zero minus. I just, disloyalty is something that just does not mesh well with me. So, somebody is out committing such an act, I can't really, I ain't got nothing for you, but that's just me personally. We're human, and I get it. We're not perfect. None of us are. We all have the proverbial skeletons in our closets. I'm far from perfect. Anybody who knows me knows that. However, with any mistake that I've made, in my life, I've chosen to turn those mistakes into teachable moments. And, mistakes are one thing, but a choice is another. And when you're consistent with a mistake for a lengthy period of time, well, it's no longer a mistake. It's a choice. And, as a Black man, if Doc was here, I'd tell him this to his face. I'm probably going to end up telling him to his face when he gets here. But as a Black man and just man to man, I'm holding Doc accountable. Doc, I'm holding you accountable for your actions, sir. I'm pulling your card and letting you know that, you were wrong. Doc knows where I stand on this. The rest of you know where I stand on this. I don't condone the act of cheating. I don't condone the act of disloyalty in any way, shape, or form. I don't think it was a good idea. As a person who is in the space, who does podcasts and whatnot, producing content, that's something that I wouldn't have given the green light on, particularly because of it being such a delicate situation. And that shit really ain't got nothing to do with us, the fans, Barry, myself. He should have, Doc should have granted his wife such grace to, in having an exchange with her first before going on air and saying that and putting that out there. That's your wife. That information was for her, not us, not Shopkulture. When something like that is on the table, fuck Shopkulture. It ain't got nothing to do with us. It's bigger than that. Your situation in your home should stay in your damn home. If I had anything to do with it, that's what I would have said. That never would have that wouldn't have happened. But Barry had his reasons for giving the green light on that as the creator, and this is his platform, and Doc felt the need to express that and put that out there for you guys. So hey, it is what it is. But me personally, I wouldn't have made that move. I think an apology is in order if that hasn't been distributed already. I'm not saying go on air and do it, but an apology is definitely in order, because for your wife to find out about something like that on air, it's just, I don't know what to make of it. It's the shit is wild. So I'm not even going to read like everything that I had here, because again, it's a situation where lawyers and all that shit is involved. So I'll just end it with this. I know that you know better, Doc. You're better than that. I'm going to still rock with you because, as a young cat, you've taught me a lot in the, 4 or 5 months of me knowing you and doing the show. Um, you've even taught me a lot given this situation. Um, I pray that you and your wife and everyone in your personal circle inflicted, grow from this. Despite what everyone says or thinks, Shop Culture will stay on air. If I have anything to do with it, no, Doc isn't going anywhere. Um, if Doc chooses to stay on the platform, he stays on the platform. If we're all in agreement of Doc staying on the platform, he stays on the platform. What's done is done, and in my opinion, getting rid of him is easy, but I think keeping him on the platform would be great for Doc to turn this negative into a positive and setting the tone by, you guys actually watching him practice, what he preaches from here on out. Again, despite the situation, everything that he is, bestowed upon me and the rest of you guys with the final thoughts that he gives at the end of the show, to me, I still hold it's valid. Can't shake it. It's valid information. But I can't help but side eye, give a side eye to some of this shit because, again, of what has transpired. And again, the only reason why I'm even addressing this right now is because, well, it's already public. It's out there. Y'all been in the group going back and forth on all these posts and whatnot, their personal pages and whatnot. So, but yeah, I don't condone infidelity. You've heard Barry, speak his piece on this last night. So, he feels the same way. Shop culture is about, we talk about dating and relationships, and the whole idea is to help one another, bridge that gap in understanding one another for the better, and to progress into fruitful and long-lasting relationships. We talk, we bullshit, we joke, we throw our jabs and whatnot, but really the shit is out of love, and it's really for me anyways. I'd like to think that we're coming from this from the heart. And right now we're in it's tough. This is a tough position to be in because this is you have a fire that you're trying to put out, and shit is just kind of like blown over all over the place. And we're out here, well, I'm behind the scenes scrambling about trying to figure out how to, salvage all of this. And I think that we will. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna grow from this. But I mean, the impact when it hits you is just kind of like, damn, where do we? Is anybody gonna, tune in? Is anybody going to want to engage with the group, engage with us, engage with Barry, engage with me? This shit is wild, to say the least. It's wild. But again, I just wanted to come and express my whole, viewpoint on the matter. I'm sorry to all those involved that this is carried on in the way that it's still carrying on. Only thing that I can do is just, again, pray for Doc, his wife, and their family, and hope that they, really, get through this. I know this shit ain't going to be overnight. It isn't going to be something that you can just sweep under the rug, especially with it being so public. But even still, better days are ahead. It's just all about how each individual bounces back from this. So that's my take. I didn't, rambled on long enough. The show is going to be kicking off at about 8:30, 8:30-ish. You know how we get down. We're either on time or we're about 10 minutes late, but there is a show tonight. I'm going to try to make it fun. And we'll take it from there.
I don't know if last night's.
Hold on, guys.